Unbelievably disturbing, strange, and incredible historical facts you won't believe happened. Part 1. Shocking Cold War espionage stories that will leave you speechless. Operation Mincemeat, United Kingdom. During World War II, British intelligence planted false documents on a deceased man, fooling the Nazis about the Allied invasion of southern Europe, diverting their forces. The Cambridge spy ring. Soviet Union, Russia. A group of British intellectuals, including Kim Philby and Guy Burgess, spied for the Soviet Union during the Cold War, compromising Western intelligence for years. The Stasi's hidden microphones. East Germany. The Stasi, East Germany's secret police, installed thousands of hidden microphones in private homes to monitor citizens, creating an atmosphere of constant surveillance. Project Azorian, United States. In the 1970s, the CIA attempted to salvage a sunken Soviet submarine, the K-129, using the Hughes Glomar Explorer, a massive covert operation hidden behind a cover story. Farewell Dossier, France. A KGB officer, Vladimir Vetrov, fed the West crucial intelligence, including the Soviets' advanced technology secrets, leading to a significant weakening of the Soviet Union's military capabilities. Part 2. Mind-blowing space discoveries from different corners of the globe. Pulsars, United Kingdom. Jocelyn Bell Burnell, a British astrophysicist, discovered pulsars in 1967. These rapidly rotating neutron stars emit beams of electromagnetic radiation. Hubble Space Telescope, United States. Launched in 1990, the Hubble Space Telescope has provided breathtaking images and crucial data, revolutionizing our understanding of the cosmos. Tianzhou-1 cargo spacecraft, China. In 2017, China's Tianzhou-1 became the first cargo spacecraft to dock autonomously with the Tiangong-2 Space Lab, showcasing China's advancements in space technology. Chandrayaan-2, India. India's Chandrayaan-2, launched in 2019, discovered water molecules on the Moon's surface, contributing valuable insights to lunar exploration. Rosetta mission, European Space Agency. The Rosetta spacecraft, launched by the European Space Agency, successfully landed the Philae probe on Comet 67P, Churyumov-Gerasimenko in 2014, providing unprecedented data about comets. Part 3. Bizarre cultural practices throughout history that will amaze you. Skull binding, Peru. Ancient Peruvians practiced skull binding, shaping infants' heads by binding them with boards. This ritual was believed to denote social status and beauty. Viking blood eagle ritual, Scandinavia. In gruesome Viking executions, the blood eagle involved carving the shape of an eagle into a victim's back, pulling out the ribs, and spreading the lungs like wings. Sati, India. Sati was a controversial Hindu practice where widows self-immolated on their husbands' funeral pyres. Outlawed in the 19th century, it was considered a religious duty. Trial by ordeal, various countries. In medieval Europe, trial by ordeal determined guilt or innocence. Methods included hot iron tests and water ordeals, where the accused underwent physically demanding tasks. Part 4. Terrifying natural disasters of the 20th century that will haunt your dreams. Tangshan earthquake, China. In 1976, the Tangshan earthquake struck, killing an estimated 242,000 people. The devastation was worsened by the Chinese government's initial suppression of the scale of the disaster. Mount St. Helens eruption, United States. The 1980 eruption of Mount St. Helens in Washington caused widespread destruction, claiming lives and reshaping the landscape with its powerful blast and subsequent lava flows. The Great Smog of London, United Kingdom. In 1952, a lethal combination of fog and air pollution enveloped London, causing thousands of deaths and prompting environmental regulations to combat air pollution. Bola cyclone, East Pakistan, Bangladesh. The 1970 Bola cyclone remains the deadliest tropical cyclone on record, claiming hundreds of thousands of lives in East Pakistan, now Bangladesh, and causing widespread devastation. The Indian Ocean tsunami, multiple countries. Triggered by a massive undersea earthquake in 2004, the Indian Ocean tsunami affected multiple countries, killing over 230,000 people and causing unprecedented destruction. Part 5. Unbelievable Cold War close calls that almost ended the world. Petrov's decision, Soviet Union, Russia. In 1983, Soviet officer Stanislav Petrov's decision not to launch nuclear missiles, despite indications of an American attack, averted a potential nuclear catastrophe. Able Archer 83, United States. The NATO exercise Able Archer 83 in 1983 nearly led to a misunderstanding with the Soviet Union, heightening the risk of accidental nuclear war. Cuban Missile Crisis. Cuba. The 1962 Cuban Missile Crisis brought the US and the Soviet Union to the brink of nuclear war, with the world holding its breath during the tense standoff. The Norwegian rocket incident. Norway. In 1995, a Norwegian research rocket sparked panic in Russia, briefly triggering the launch of their nuclear football, highlighting the dangers of miscommunication. Stanislav Yevgrafovich Petrov Day. Global. The world narrowly escaped nuclear catastrophe on September 26, 1983, thanks to the calm decision-making of Soviet officer Stanislav Petrov, celebrated annually as Petrov Day. Part 6. Chilling medical experiments conducted in the 20th century that will make your skin crawl. Tuskegee Syphilis Study. United States. Running from 1932 to 1972, the Tuskegee Syphilis Study withheld treatment from African American men, allowing researchers to observe the natural progression of the disease. Unit 731. Japan. During World War II, Unit 731 conducted inhumane experiments on Chinese and Korean civilians, including vivisection and biological warfare research. The Aversion Project. South Africa. In the 20th century, South Africa's apartheid government subjected LGBTQ+ individuals to brutal aversion therapy, attempting to change their sexual orientation through unethical means. MK Ultra. United States. The CIA's MK Ultra program involved mind control experiments, including the use of drugs like LSD, on unwitting subjects, causing long-lasting psychological harm. Nazi human experiments. Germany. The Nazis conducted heinous experiments on concentration camp prisoners, including sterilization, exposure to lethal substances, and horrific surgeries, leading to countless deaths. Part 7. Pioneering women in ancient history who defied gender norms. Egypt. 1500s BC, Hatshepsut, an Egyptian pharaoh, reigned as a powerful ruler during the 18th dynasty. Her reign marked a unique period of stability and prosperity. Greece. 400s BC, Aspasia, a prominent figure in ancient Athens, was an influential companion to Pericles. Her intellect and eloquence contributed to the intellectual climate of classical Greece. China. 600s BC, Ban Zhao, a Chinese historian and scholar, wrote extensively on various subjects. Her work, Lessons for Women, addressed the role of women in Confucian society. Rome. 1st century BC, Cleopatra Selene II, the daughter of Cleopatra and Mark Antony, became Queen of Mauritania. Her rule and cultural contributions marked her as an influential figure. India. 300s BC, Gargi Vachaknavi, an ancient Indian philosopher, participated in intellectual debates. Her contributions to Vedic philosophy and knowledge showcased women's involvement in ancient Indian scholarship. Part 8. Innovative Tales. Unusual practices that shaped centuries. The 13th century Chinese invention of gunpowder. China. 1200s gunpowder was invented during the Song dynasty, intended initially for medicinal purposes. The explosive potential of gunpowder would shape the future of warfare. The Ottoman Empire's coffeehouse intellectual revolution. Ottoman Empire. 16th century coffeehouses became hubs for intellectual discourse and entertainment. The vibrant coffee culture reflected the Ottomans' appreciation for communal spaces. The Renaissance use of memento mori jewelry. Europe. 15th-17th century memento mori jewelry, featuring symbols of mortality, became a trend during the Renaissance. The peculiar accessories served as reminders of life's transient nature. Part 9. Quizzical Chronicles. Unexplained events that perplex minds. The 13th century European beards tax. Europe. 1200s. Certain European rulers imposed beard taxes, requiring men to pay for the privilege of wearing facial hair. The peculiar tax showcased the intersection of fashion and revenue. The Ottoman Empire's Janissary bands of unconventional instruments. Ottoman Empire. 15th-19th century. The Janissary military bands featured unconventional instruments, creating a distinctive musical tradition that reflected Ottoman innovation. The 14th century European cat massacre. Europe. 1300s. Cats were massacred due to superstitions, contributing to the spread of disease. The bizarre event highlighted the consequences of unfounded fears. The Renaissance fashion of codpieces. Europe. 16th century codpieces, exaggerated pouches on men's trousers, became a Renaissance fashion trend, reflecting changing attitudes toward modesty and fashion. The Viking Solar Navigation Stones. Scandinavia, 9th-10th century Viking sun compass stones, like Icelandic spar, were used for navigation, challenging stereotypes about medieval seafaring. Did you enjoy learning about these fascinating facts? Be sure to like, subscribe and comment for more incredible top 5 infotainment. Thanks for watching.